you said about keeping it. Oh, if that's the case, then that's the result, because it'll make up for the money that I'll lose elsewhere. Like, sure, I'll give him 20, he owes me 2, so there's a pound of loss there.
Tell him. Get some fucking change.
You tried getting money out of him before?
Well, you shouldn't give it to him to start with. You should have said, Sean, what drinks you want, and then with the change, give him what's left. When everybody's had a drink, everybody's going to have some change. I'd get the pound back off, sure, otherwise you're going to end up 14 quid down, nearly your whole cup. Yeah, but I just mean, like, if you hadn't got it from me, because you didn't tell me to, you don't take it from everybody. It's in, Griezmann scored. Just because of the time he is. Is he? Good lad. So the first game is Sean Hackett versus Grant. Grant is playing for Becky's team tonight, that's Court Gimme a Break, and Sean is playing for last year's champions, the Court Snapbacks. I think both teams are coming off a win last week. Becky's team beat the Court Jesters last week. Beck, was your score 8-7 last week? Your score? Sorry? Oh. Who? Oh, I thought you guys. Oh no, it's Spalding who played Jesters last week. Oh, you guys won. So, Court Gimme a Break played. Who did you say? Borough Boys last week and won 11-4. And Court Snapbacks last week played. Who did they play? Oh yeah, we played Court Kids. No, we didn't play Court Kids.
No, sorry. It was what used to be the kids team.
No, it weren't. We played them 2 weeks ago. Ben, who did we play last week?
1-3.
I don't know. Court Snapbacks played someone last week and they won 11-4. So. Oh yeah, they did. That's who it was. We played against the Parkway, which is Tracy Forster's team. And yeah, both teams are coming off the back of an 11-4 win. Court Jesters are at the moment sitting at the top of the pile. However, they're not playing this week, so everybody's catching up that game that they had in hand. So it'll be important for both teams here to see what points they can get back towards the Jesters. You alright, Sam? So we've had Sean probably miss a bit of an uncharacteristic ball there. The only thing you say is that the yellows aren't still looking. There's not a clearance there. So it'll be interesting to see where Grant goes with this. Does he try and pull a clearance out of his arse, or is he going to be pushing for a bit of a tight front?
I thought there was more. Scott did
He's
say
gone.
250.
He's gone tight here.
Scott get it wrong. That's a lot. Scott to do it.
Yeah, but the only thing is, Sean can now move that ball away, so there was very little point in him taking that pocket. Didn't make a lot of sense for him to do that. Sean has developed the ball, but the sensible thing there was kept it at that end of the table. So that if Grant does push the ball down there again, Sean's still got a shot, and he can now pot that ball quite easily. So I think Grant gave away a bit of an advantage there.
Ben, you're in the singles with Liam, aren't you?
It's not in the
Doubles,
singles.
sorry,
It's
yeah.
not in the singles. Fucking hell.
What, these two?
Gotta be-
I fancy a lot of people could beat them two playing as a pair. They don't agree on anything. Liam and Ben as singles partners. Everybody on No as singles partners. That's what they were worried about. I thought you were drinking my Lucasade there. Slaved over a hot stove all day to afford this.
Hot stove.
Yeah, that's what I call the children. Stuff, son. This is live on YouTube all across the world. I'm being watched in at least Peterborough.
First frame.
1-1.
Fifth, fourth, third.
It's fucking.
Ben said put you on fifth because you was up there doing something.
We'll go 10 to 3 for fuck's sake.
It is Ben's fault.
Put Scott in back for me in the last session as a whole.
No, because I'm not going to be here. Ian's playing the last two sessions.
Oh, I see. So fucking. So you don't want to be here, you can just go.
Well, I could have stayed.
How come I get punished for being the best player? What the fuck is that about?
I don't really think that's what it is, Sam.
Fucking Sam, you got to play 3 yards.
What they wanted you to do was they wanted you to beat Ian, you see. So they man matched you up.
That's pretty much what it was, yeah. You don't want to say it next to
Yeah. Sam wants to tell Jamie something, but Sam does not want it to be near the stream. So I assume that there is possibly a nature of some sort of pornography, or Sam does love one thing more than porn, and that is money. Ben's not convinced, he thinks it is porn, but I think Sam loves his money.
You want a squishy?
Now he wants to know if I want a squishy. I'm not sure whether we can do that here by the stream though. No, I don't want a squishy with you, mate. Nah, genuinely, I'm all right, mate. Who do you fancy for this frame, Ben? Grant's on yellow, we're on red. Yeah, the only thing I'd say is I don't know that the black goes, certainly doesn't go to the right, but it definitely goes to the left. We're red. Grant's put himself in a lot of trouble, really. No. No. He made a couple of mistakes early on, which gave Sean a lot of. That's not a bad shot, especially if it's touching. But if it is touching, Sean can play into the yellow, push the black on. John Rose. Sean's just looking at what he can push on here. So I think it might be touching ball because I'm pretty sure he's looking at running into one of those balls near the black. I don't know. We didn't actually see the start. We were sorting the. So there you go. That shows you that he was touching ball and he's played the right shot there. He's developed the black. He's also pushed the yellow over the red. He's played a really good shot there.
It wouldn't have been a bad shot, was it?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been, but, and to be fair, that's not too bad at all. The black still goes to the right hand pocket. Get out of it, Sam. The only thing, leave it out. I don't know which one it is. I don't know, but I don't care, Sam.
Who's the most likely person to be out of me and Jamie?
I don't know.
Oh, it's now. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Jamie, don't do it on my side. He thinks it's me.
Get out. I'm gonna have to get Leanne to ban you, and then that's it. You're not in. You're now not got to worry about where you're going to be in the last session, Sam, because you've taken out the team.
He's captain for 2 weeks when Jamie goes away and starts throwing people out of the team.
No, I've just thrown you out the session. I've given you two.
Stay for an hour after. We'll stay for an hour after.
What, after the match?
Oh no, after you. Fucking
You're literally mental.
That's a foul sneaker, sure.
I don't know. It looks like it's got to be from here. Yeah, but if it is a foul snooker, can you just nominate the ball over the pocket?
Yeah. Still not.
Oh, this would be good if we can stay level in this one.
Yeah, but to be fair, we've got a hard team. Our only positive is that John's not playing for him this week. But they've still got a team that can take frames. Fuck off. I don't know. No, he can't be. He can't be because John, I think, is in the team, isn't he? I think it's Ivan, Lewis, leave it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
Slagging your team off. Oh, sorry, I thought you were
No.
about Jamie.
Ivan.
Who's playing for Court Huntingdon this week, John? Is that what you're on about?
Is John playing for Court Huntingdon this week?
I don't know. Who do you play for? I can't remember. No, you don't. You just fucking keep dropping Dom Goody.
No, I just don't play, mate.
I can't believe you've given. Oh, I've got Henry. I'm going to be a dad. I'm going to not play pool. Yeah, that's what I said. But I don't get any inside.
Is he not?
He must have
First one, no. First one, not yellow. That's it.
Well, that was a fucking dreadful shot. Apparently Sean's only got one, so we're on a lot of trouble here if you can't cut this in.
Why are the Thursday rankings not on there?
It's a good question. Right, he's got a double.
The league
Question. I'm
update,
not going to answer.
when I checked it yesterday,
It's probably an accident. I'll
How the fuck
mention
am I
it to
top?
him.
I can't believe I only lost one frame. I didn't even know that.
Sam is trying to make us believe that he didn't know he's only
Everyone
lost
else
one frame. If anybody knows Sam, they know Sam knows he knew he'd only lost one frame.
I swear I did.
Yesterday.
Yeah, but that was
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, boy. And then I give it a little thing about the league. I don't give a shit about the league. I give a shit about myself. Instead of you fucking shit cunts. Sean gets his double. I'll care about him.
I fancy he's getting the triple. I think he hits it too. I think he hits it too narrow.
See if his leg picks it.
It's close to nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, super.
I said I fancy he was hitting that too narrow.
I swear he always beats all of us. He always gets one.
Yeah. He's just a better player than all of us. That's the reality of it.
I wish I did.
Why? Which one? Which one? Which one that he's got left? That is weird.
That is bizarre.
Yeah, well, I go with that as well. That is bizarre.
That is unfathomable.
To be honest, I fancy that the league's basically collapsed on the back of that.
Well, you got lost already, have you?
I don't think I've played. Did I play from yet this
I can't
season?
believe you don't know what. Surely you have to be incumbent
Well,
on your job.
That is mental. That is literally
Incumbent
mental.
in your role as committee.
I
It's
say it's
not
literally
what
mental.
that's
But
We're only 7 points clear, you Scott. Only 7 points clear after 4 games.
Yeah, but you've had easy games.
No, Ben, don't take the piss
Well,
out
it's
of
just
him.
I haven't lost a frame.
Ben, you can't take the piss out of him, mate, because at the end of the day, it's not really his team.
Yeah.
He gets dropped for Dom Goody.
Oh no, the cue ball's gone.
Jesus.
The cue ball has got.
Oh,
Fuck.
yes, the safety player.
That is a great leave. Thinking if you're gonna miss a shot, leave it in the knuckles. I like the thinking because that puts a lot of pressure on this shot up
We're
there.
still battering your team that you're a cheerleader for. Oh, Ivan gets it. Oh, he's played the roller. Do you know what I said earlier?
I tell you what, I fancy you can see this black. I fancy you can see this black. I fancy you can see this black. Joe's not behind the shot, but he does think that he can see it from there.
Is that toe?
Well, Joe's not behind the line of the shot, but he does think he can see it. Joe is now getting aggressive, the fact he thinks he can see it that much.
Yeah, that's the shot, Sean. That's not the shot, you shit cunt. Yeah, that's the shot.
No, he couldn't see it.
That's unbelievable.
No, he couldn't see it. I told you, he had to swerve it to get that edge, and then he was unlucky to go in off.
Full ball snooker.
Yeah, if it was a full ball snooker, he did well to swerve it. He didn't look like he had the pace to swerve it. So who technically gets that point on their team? Nobody.
Who's on that?
Lads, we've checked the rules. It's a re-rack.
If you get out of total snooker, pot it.
Yeah.
And the white goes in.
Yeah. Because it was a total snooker on that black, and you got out of it and potted it, it's a re-rack. Apparently we called total as well. It's definitely a re-rack, boys. Craig.
Alan Dunton.
Craig to the table. Craig to table 3.
Did you get my Facebook message?
Why have you changed
Why?
it to
Yeah, shall
I don't really get it. So who won that
Because
fight?
I know what you lot are like.
We knew before. We
Yeah,
already
but
knew it was. You put in the original thing. Why it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, because
like
16th of June. Yeah. There's about 8 people already confirmed.
he has a great friend.
Sorry, they're all my friends.
16.
what? That's a Saturday, isn't it? Yeah.
See? Remember that. Remember that next time I take something.
They lost the lag.
Sean, did you win the lag?
After.
So you've literally won nothing.
It's one Scott's had a
I can't believe you played that shot. It was an obvious enough.
That breaking cue's worked a dream there.
Oh, he's got to play in the middle. He's still there,
Was that a Yarmouth? Oh. I thought you were on about Scott when he hit that yellow in the middle.
Was that when he was trying to play it beside?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's the worst shot ever.
They could have gone all wrong.
I remember watching you guys play.
You might have got about this shot.
It was a the corner table. In the main arena, it was like the corner table nearest the doors where you'd, well, you know the V Lounge.
Yeah.
Like the same sort of right. The V Lounge. Say you'd come
When we was
towards the
playing
bar.
that Scouse thing, St Helens B, when we got knocked
thought
out
it
of
was
Champs
the
to Champs.
time.
Literally.
He had like there was like a yellow there, and a yellow near that.
Oh,
yellow
yeah,
and
two
black
shots,
there,
and he's got it
and
off
it's
in the
gone
middle.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Who done that?
Liam Ayres did with 2 shots. He was terrible. He done something similar to it in the match before as well. You was playing with us.
What was I? I can't
It's
remember.
the first time we went as our team, we had the white. Yeah, like it was terrible. He was bad, and then that was the same match where Scott did play that shot.
No.
It was awful.
That's the thing that's probably annoying right now. There's not so much people fucking up or missing. It's more that it's really easy things for me. You just don't usually easy every time normally.
Oh, this year
Or
was
do you know what?
terrible.
I tell you what gets me as well is when people miss like fouls because or don't nominate or do something fucking stupid.
It's like, you know, when I had that time foul, like I said to the ref to move to right, please. She's like, what? And then she looked at everything. I said, yeah, move to
Yeah,
right.
see, things like that.
But some
Wouldn't
people
you
forget
feel
that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think like Phil Brown in the match his players, where he's got away with
Phil
it
Brown.
after he's fucked up, got away with it massively, and then he's missed that black. Just throw him frames.
The black was a little bit the trick. I get it, but it was more the situation he was in.
He should never have been in that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the shot he played to hit the red as well, with side, is a ridiculous shot.
And then land on it. It's just terrible.
I don't think Phil won any, did he, that week?
So many frames
Still though,
thrown away.
your team gets stronger next year. That's what I think. That won't happen so much next year. I think as well the rest of the team play better now. Your team's stronger. It just is a mental lift, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
I think we're missing team spirit as well.
There wasn't much. Aaron,
No,
like,
there weren't.
after we'd gone out, Aaron
You
didn't
get
even
fed
put
up
anything
just
in the group
shouting
saying, you
yourself.
know, like, hard luck lads, we went and tried.
You
didn't
do
even
probably
put
get up
anything
for
in
it. You do probably get up for it
Yes,
beforehand,
Craig.
don't you? Like
Come on in.
chat's going off all the time, and it's good.
Oh yeah,
But it's
it
just
was
like when you lose.
It was a terrible performance. All weekend, all fucking 2 matches. We should never be losing.
I heard
to
you.
that.
I heard you went.
Oh yeah, from who?
No, Jamie was the best one.
So,
Oh, mate, that food's nice.
but I've not gone around saying like, oh, I played well and everyone else played shit. I said we were terrible.
I don't know. I think you did say that.
Well, I definitely didn't. Because even in Yarmouth, you said, oh, who was the best player? I said
Alright,
nothing.
chill out, mate. Fucking hell. Stop biting. Jesus, I'm winding you up, Jamie. Like me, you should be relaxed. You've been on holiday. said to Ben, was I bet, oh, I should know, because it kind of came from nowhere. It was more the fact it was so unreasonable as well. And then you've done that, right? And I was like, oh, fucking hell, I'll change subject. When are you back, pal? Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Did it annoy you when I said it?
Nah.
Oh,
I
good.
laughed if I'm honest.
Oh, good, good. Because I said to Ben, and Ben, he's laughing now.
Well, to be fair, like, you even scored about it when I got in.
Even like, my literal next comment was like, oh, sorry, that was probably better. It was
Like,
just so
1, 2, 3,
unnecessary.
4 was a bit harsh.
Do you know what it reminded me of? You know, like Jimmy Carr, he says something 8 out of 10 cats. Joe Wilkins sorted him, just burst out laughing. It's so unnecessary from nowhere.
Thank you enough.
Well, it's going to be 2 then. Fucking hell.
I've had too many matches where we've done that. Push on now.
I can't believe Ben put the red in the free, man. Ben, is he just about to play? Oh, wait a second.
Go and say it. So.
Ben, I can't believe you potted the red in the free, man. That's sick, isn't it? I'm just, when he's nearly gone off, I'm reminding me of it after Sean did it and that. You don't care? No, I'm saying it's unlucky. I'm not slagging you off, saying how could you overhit a ball that was near the bag and knock a ball in the other end of the table pocket? I weren't minding about that at all. Battle of the Kafka. What's the crack with that?
It's fucking so long to wait. I make any decision until we need to. Like, it's.
I'll find a different girl from a different country to go on with, right?
Not any of us.
Me and Sarah going to Portugal. Actually, I need to book it actually.
Me and Brooke looking at Turkey.
The only thing with Turkey, I've got it in my head, it's fucking gonna get shot.
I don't think we'll get shot. We're going York on Saturday.
Oh yeah, well, the train.
Nah, that's in Thailand. What do you mean? Just because it's.
Taking another bird to Thailand, I know you, that's like a good place, and then you're taking her to Turkey.
She's fucking feeling well special, isn't she?
That's where she
Fuck,
wanted
you
to
might
go.
as well go skip the nest, pal.
Turkey was alright.
I want to go to Barcelona and Portugal and shit with Sarah. I've said we're looking at like around your birthday actually. Just after that, we're going Portugal. And then Barca will be, I don't know with Barcelona, like we need to look at doing it really.
We need to go for a long weekend.
Yeah, I've always wanted to sort of go and do stuff, and it's quite good, it's warm and that. Nice just to go.
Actually, I think it's alright.
Decided to try and sort it out properly.
Yeah, we met up the other day and like.
Does she know that you went time with a black girl?
Yeah. She knows about everything. So we like told each other about
It
everything.
kind of helps, doesn't it? Because if you can fresh
clear,
start,
yeah.
that's exactly what me and Sarah.
That makes you feel a lot better.
Do you know what? You say that. Do you know what? Like, when me and Sarah broke up, she slept with someone, like, because we didn't speak for 6 months, and I kind of felt a little bit happy. I thought, do you know what? Good. I kind of deserve it. That's everything I did. And now, because I'm being serious about it, stuff, it kind of like it makes you feel like it can work again. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's ridiculous.
Go on, Bush.
Go on, Benno.
Yeah, exactly right. It feels it's different.
New,
like,
yeah, like a new chapter.
There's nothing to hide from Honda. Like she knows everything now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best. Me and Sarah have been back for like 6 weeks maybe. We've not even had a fucking cross word. I mean, we never argued anything. It was only like I was a dick, but we've not even had a cross word and stuff.
That's it. We'll just see what happens. But
Except when she takes ages to get ready. So I fucking moan. I'll start annoying.
it feels different already. She must be the only girl who says that. Takes ages to get ready. Are you coming up for Ben's money match? Like,
I may do. Well, I was thinking about actually bringing Sarah.
Well,
Like, is it
me
gonna
and
then?
Brooks come in and we're going to go for like a night out in Cambridge or something. So I said to you, if you and Bex come in.
Yeah, I'll ask Sarah if she's up for that. She probably will be, to be fair. Because actually, I was actually going to get Sarah to drive, so I can have a couple of beers, but we weren't going to go out. But then, like, if Ben wins,
Yeah, I might book a B&B or something.
yeah, I'll speak to Sarah actually. When is it?
Friday.
Yeah, see, I'm off the next day.
Yeah, same.
I'll message her now.
When are you giving me that money anyway? I think it's alright.
Oh, Bush. He isn't.
If you want to go out now, right, I fucking struggle because I get up so early for work, even when I'm not getting up early, because I'm so used to being in bed at like 9:30, 10. Has he got two?
Nice. Can't Bush. When you give me that money,
I'll get it Friday. Actually, text me Friday. I'll send it over to you Friday.
or just leave it till that next Friday.
Nah, I'll just send it Friday. I like to clear it. You are on my list, don't worry.
That's fine. I didn't bring it up because I knew obviously I always
It's not so bad now because I kind of made a bit of a decision, which is I've decided to do something. So, yeah, that's what I said.
Can't, it's me.
Is it not?
Yeah, I know. Oh, I thought it was. We'll have pizza or something, but it won't be pizza. It'll be bread and cheese.
Yeah.
Actually, a score on
That's
it.
the best thing about this case. It just comes out the bottom. It's open.
Sounds like any brothel you go to. Definitely just said that on the stream. Oh no, wrong one. Yes, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why. So I just did a mistake getting me off.
Okay, I'll just keep calling Jamie a dick then.
Black never went, so I had to go into it. And then you get flicked in off like that. Fucking brutal.
Why are you so right?
So I can get the white out.
Oh, yeah, but
So I can be on that yellow.
To be fair, anywhere other than in off when you're on it. Don't know if that makes you feel better or
It
worse.
makes me feel worse because you should have fucking.
But anywhere other than the white going in, I've won the frame. But it's fluid.
Brutal, isn't it, Sean?
Shit happens. Pole in it.
Shit game.
It's alright.
Shit. I don't even know why I play it.
Probably is when you're that bad.
When I beat Sammy, I'll play you against. Yeah? Remortgage your house.
Put a bigger bet on myself to win.
it'll be a good night, I think.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that fucking Cambridge snookers are so shit.
There's quite a few people driving to be fair. So if you
Do you like it? Yeah, but I think I might have a night out, so I'll just get like a B&B or something. So I'll drive down.
Hence that shit.
I didn't mean to do that.
Fucking starting to fight.
No, in Cambridge.
You're not allowed in Cambridge?
Nah, should do
It's-
it.
I am doing it.
Yeah, let me know the price on the B&B.
Price on the B&B?
Yeah.
You know, you have too much reliability. You kick off
Swear to
too
God,
much.
Jay. Swear to God.
Are you going to be able to afford it after you lose your 250 quid to Sammy?
It's great confidence for me there, Jamie, mate. I thought you might be rooting for me. Not
Oh, I'm
for
rooting for you. I'll be supporting you.
But don't start saying this like leading up to me match. Like, going
I
on,
can't
like,
believe.
You're a realist.
Has he give you a start?
No,
You're playing off levels.
I
Fucking
don't need to start,
hell.
pal. He's getting battered at the end.
We're just
of the
losing a viewer because you saw.
18,
What's Bushby's team?
21.
Starting at
Friday.
7.
Is it next
You,
week?
do you fancy coming
Are we
out?
doing anything? Not really if we can afford it.
Yeah,
but
that's
day
on the
after.
Saturday. That's
Day
on the
after.
Saturday.
And? Just can I have some drinks? Brooke might be coming.
No,
Yeah.
because you've got to be up at fucking like 8 o'clock. You will never get up at 8:30.
be this and I when I'm playing.
Yeah,
This
not
stage.
don't get too pissed.
Huh?
Your hair.
My hair be looking great, I'll be looking great. The Cambridge birds won't know what hit 'em.
Shame about the pool, really.
See, look, this is the this is the comments I don't need. My arsehole's twitching enough as it is.
Fantastic.
What's the score?
2-1.
Who went on after me?
Ben.
Do I play the 10th frame now?
No, we're right.
Why would you play the 10th
It's
frame?
the same order the way you're on.
Oh, you're first.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I'm going to stay just to make sure Ian turns up, and then I might stay a bit after, depending on how the session.
You said he was leaving.
Just in case, I'm sure it'll be.
Please don't remember.
Probably. She's coming. Is it? Never mind. From. That's who it is. You brought it down as well. And he was like, nothing's going on, nothing's going on.
We interrogated him.
But yeah,
Was talking.
I don't really know. I don't know the full. Ask Ben.
Ben will
It
just
was like,
wait
go and
there.
ask her. So Ben walked up to her and the kid was there. So he was like, are you it? And then he brought her back to the caravan. And he was like, just no. Well, Ben might have done.
Because when she was poorly, he was going over there regularly to come and see her.
Okay.
I do that with Jamie when he's ill.
Definitely,
Tuck him in bed,
there's something.
give him some soup.
I am. That's not close. Yeah. That's as close as your first one where you've gone to cut it down the rail. Fucking hell.
Hold on.
So-
At least I was on the cushion.
I would like odds on Sam taking the clearance out here, or is he going for a snooker?
Clearance.
He's going for the clearance. This is Sam Boom after all.
Yeah, not the fact that they're dropping Scott Hall.
I don't fancy he's got the
Most
minerals.
electrifying man in football.
The most electrifying man in Peterborough Pool.
I don't know about that either.
They call him the Seb Webb of Peterborough, which is what, someone who can spunk everybody else's money at the casino, but
Someone
not
else has done
at
it,
the
innit?
real casino. Yeah, Sean Stebbins have done it.
Stebbins
Yeah.
15 grand or something.
No, well, it's
But-
1500.
No, it was
No, it
more than
weren't.
that. It was
Apparently it's 1500.
no,
it
it was
weren't.
more than that. Because he kept.
I think it was
messaging people.
1,500 of that one bloke.
Probably.
I think it was he didn't
sure
get
it
his
was 15.
1,500 back, but he's done it to loads
You
of
see, he
people.
sent the same message to a shitload of people, like, "Oh, there's £300 spare. Are you interested?" And he sent it to about 30 people.
Oh, I'm going to say that.
Why?
It's £300
No one's
spare.
going to back you.
£300 spare, Jamie.
I'm not backing you.
To be
I
fair,
told you I'd
though,
have a bet on
was there
Sammy.
£300
I'll
spare?
message you for
I heard there was £300 spare 30 times,
Yeah.
which
and-
otherwise known as 9 grand.
Yeah, which is part of his.
Hold on.
No, it's 900.
Do we message Sammy, please?
Right, so how well are we going to land on the black?
Let's just go screw up
Message
the
him.
cushion.
I'm not
Or do you go
having
Screw off the
twice
cushion,
across?
I'd go twice across.
I'm not having money on
I
it.
don't like that way, 'cause you're going off in the middle.
He's gone twice across.
I said no. I said no, you can't.
He's better than me, though.
It's like I am the Sam Boom mind.
Someone ring it in, see where it is.
So does that count as winning the frame? Yeah?
Because he didn't put the white afterwards.
Well, I'm just sort of, I was a bit confused earlier on. So Sean, I understand we've potted 4 blacks, but I don't get why they've got a frame.
Basically,
Sean can probably work it out.
I just
I
don't
thought
get
I'd
it.
won.
I've not played
So,
to be honest.
so just to confirm,
off the table, the game was
so
over.
just to confirm, we potted the first black, the second black, the third black, and the fourth black, but for some reason we have to share the frames. Crazy, these rules. I mean,
I thought it was black ball.
is that what? Can you do that on black ball?
You must be able to, because
Your
I've just
version,
said that I can do it.
Yeah, yeah. So we've
Back
now
toe
got
rules.
Jamie playing.
It could have been
against
Supreme
Becky.
rules.
The reason Sean,
Supreme rules, you can plot the white and black on the last shot, and that's what I was playing, and I'm sorry, because only afterwards they told me you're not allowed to do that.
so Jamie has been very sensible with his managerial position of the team because he knows that Sean doesn't like to play Beck, as in he loses to her, and Jamie has deliberately put him at the opposite end of the card so that they can't play.
17.
Shall we have a little bet?
I'll back you. I'll buy out the group for 20 quid.
Well, someone's bought my group for 50 quid. I
They
don't
bought
know
his
who.
whole group for 50 quid.
Who's in your group?
I don't know.
Everything's another Calcutta.
Mate, I'm thinking fucking. I'm going to try and buy myself one.
Yeah, I might try and buy myself for like
This
10.
mate's got a group for 80 quid. He's not going to know where I am, is he? You know what I'm saying? He 10.
He won't know who I am until, and then he'll look at the scene and
Dunno,
be like,
but
oh no, I can't.
That's probably what he's probably naming all these players in his group, and he's gone, Ben Bushby, he's...
Ben Young.
I don't know, he's in my group.
I don't know.
I think he's just seen me, so he's been at 80.
I think someone said there's a really good Ben in my group.
So we've got Becky playing against Jamie. It's actually the two captains playing against each other here, so which captain comes out on top? Beck's taking these out well. I'd say the black goes to all the pockets as well. The only problem Beck's got, I'd say, is that she can't pot the red up here, and she has got the yellow on the rail, so if she got tight behind it, she'd be able to play the yellow along the rail and just nudge off the edge of the yellow, and that would develop that ball as well. So she can take these out, and she could go up there possibly on this shot.
That Greg Basher gambler, he's gone for 50 quid. He's fucking in the 5 of a heart store, big fool to get there, so he can't be a fucking. That's not a bad bet.
How much was the whole pot? Do you know?
I know there must be about 3 grand in it.
What percent do you get for first?
Scott Anderson. I'm quite surprised he's in the group, especially in Leicester.
You'd have thought he'd have bought himself out.
Well, that's the same one as Joe. Joe could probably buy himself for 2 quid.
What,
Someone's bought his group to have Scott in.
Joe who?
Yeah, I think
What, Joe Hayward is on the Leicester tour?
Yeah, he went with us.
Here comes Big Mouth again.
For about 2 quid, I'd imagine.
What, are you in? Is he in Scott
You want to be
Anderson's
cheaper.
group? Yeah,
The cheaper it is, the better.
yeah. Because
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
they'd have paid 60 or
They'd have
quid,
probably
and they'd
paid a
probably
lot of
paid
that for
to
Scott
have it
Anderson.
Scott.
Someone paid 60 quid for me. Yeah, Joe fucking
No,
good
for the
Sean.
group.
Yeah.
Well, mine
for the
went
group.
50.
And to be fair, and to be fair, they probably did buy it for Scott. So if you went and offered him some money,
Yeah, I'll give him a
you-
pound.
well, I think he'll risk it. I think he'll risk it for a quid, mate. But if you
if
if you said to him a fiver, maybe even a tenner, he'll probably just take the money.
Who bought it?
Don't know, but everybody gets a chance. Oh no, you said they're not doing it on this
no,
one.
not on this one, you don't.
Yeah, in a lot of
I'm
them.
not going to win anyway.
Yeah, but you won't.
Sean wins.
Lick the mic up,
We all
lick
win.
the mic up.
Fucking hell, that's cold.
I mean,
That
if
is.
it
That's on
gets
my
to
back.
quarters, I could be the best non-elite player.
Yeah, but then again, I can get that's what I'm
Easy, innit? That's 10%.
What do they count as non-elite?
Yeah, 10%.
Could win the
elite
plate.
players who are in the groups. Got, mate.
10%. Yeah, I think it's 5%. It's 5, it'll be about
Well,
5.
5 and 5, because you'll be the best non-elite player if you get to the quarters.
Who would buy Scott Anderson?
Oh, yeah, so
I think he's played a good shot, but I'd say Beck might even be able to skim off the edge of this yellow. She's getting down looking at it now, and if she can, she'll play that probably. The only thing is where the cue ball's going. Does it go? She's asking for a total. He's looking. Yeah, he's called a total, so she can't see it. But if Beck lays onto this, she's not taken a lot of advantage, but Jamie's still got that red in a very bad spot.
It was Dane Jones who bought it. It's like, I'm an elite player and I only just beat him 6'5".
You went for 25 quid.
She's got up off the shot twice though here, so I don't know that she fancies it.
Because you made the quarterfinals last time and only lost to Steve Petty.
I don't think there'd have been harm in that, in almost going for the pot, because she couldn't have been in a bad spot,
Maybe he's not seen.
and she's only just skimmed the edge of it. So
I'm awesome at playing the balls.
Jamie's just trying to work out what he can do. If he had that red a bit close to the pocket, he'd probably risk a cross double in it, but there's not enough of a reward to do it at the minute.
At Loughborough University,
I went to Loughborough
which is the best
University.
university for sport at the time.
Never been to uni, mate. So, to
I know you have.
Yeah, we know. You don't need to tell us that you haven't been to university, Joe.
be fair, I think I like
I mean, you only turned up once a week.
Yeah,
quite smart.
and I've got a degree, and it depends if you call a PGCE a masters or not.
I can't believe we didn't see the obvious enough.
So Jamie is playing to a time here, but I feel like they've been quite generous there. I think he's played to snooker there, And the only thing that he might do, if he can force Beck to pot the one over the pocket, but he's not. She's taking the one to the top right corner. And she's missed it. She's put Jamie quite tight in here behind this red, so he's now looking, thinking, we're red, Sean. He's looking at that thinking, what can we do here? Because she's put him in tight behind, so he has got options now if he wants to play a DF. But I wouldn't risk it.
And then he'll try and get an angle on the one in the middle to get the other one out.
Yeah, maybe.
He will, because I've seen it play.
Ian Fountain just walked in. Ian Fountain has just walked in.
Maybe she's inside.
Again.
You wouldn't get Ian very cheap. He counts now as an elite player, as a snapback league champion. Ian Fountain.
Fucking none of us were elite players. We're fucking Peterborough legends.
No, Beck is a Peterborough legend. She plays for him on a Thursday.
Yeah, but I get half of it. That's the deal.
Well, Jamie's just threw his cue at the table there, so I don't know if he thinks it's gone
Try and
off.
pot that to
Yeah.
eventually to get an angle.
Yeah, I don't know if he thinks that went off or if he just played a bad shot, but he wasn't happy with himself there. But Beck is...
Wouldn't have been the worst shot. It's covering this bag. So
Yeah, I agree. But I will say that Beck at the minute is looking at this table like she doesn't want to go for it.
I can't imagine she would either, to be honest.
But you've got to. I mean, there's certain times in when you're playing pool, if you don't go for things, sometimes your chance gets taken away from you.
That one on the cushion, coach.
Yeah, I think this is negative. This is, and I would say
I don't
that.
mind when you're that fly. Jamie to win this when it does have to play a ridiculously good
But
shot.
Jamie,
Everything has to go perfect.
but he's got a shot here now where he can put this to the corner. He can run round off 2 cushions and sit just past the blue spot and have that angle.
Yeah. So basically, what you're saying is he has to get a perfect clearance.
He has to get a pretty good shot to get it.
Perfect.
But she had a chance to take those out, and they're on a bad ball on the table.
But that's what happened to me.
Yeah. What is it a go? Well, give me half.
I would, but I can't do that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know, you're choosing not to. So, football card, what does everybody think I should go for? Well, I tell you what, I don't know, there's a lot of point in me going for it, because you ain't going to fill this up. You got to...
Cardiff.
No, because I ain't going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, but they keep the money.
Oh, great.
He went to uni and he doesn't know that.
Does what he wants.
I do what I want, mate.
He's that star that he got paid to go
Yeah.
to uni.
And somebody else paid for it. They were not scared. And Joe is just... That's evidence as far as I'm concerned.
Huh?
This will be uploaded onto YouTube, and that is evidence.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just prove I'm selling drugs sometimes, don't they? Selling
Well,
paracetamol.
they don't need to they don't need to prove it because you've just said
What,
it.
selling paracetamol?
No, that's not what you
It's
said.
illegal.
I'll cut the.
Paracetamol, not
Well,
a drug. Is it
well,
a drug?
selling it is illegal.
No, it's not.
What, you think you're allowed to sell paracetamol?
Yeah.
You're absolutely mistaken.
When you're a pharmacist, pal, you can sell what you like.
Are you a pharmacist? Yeah, I think that that's also a lie.
It's not a lie.
I think I'm going to find you in contempt of.
All that cocaine.
I'm going to find you in contempt of court. That's not a bad shot from
James.
James.
Go to the police now and say I've got someone. What are you going to give me for it?
Yeah, what is it
Long as I
worth?
get up.
And
What's
to be
it worth?
honest, what is it worth with Joe?
Fiver.
That is not a good shot, but she's got away with it. That is a very fortunate shot. You all right, Ian? We just said that you'd walk through the door. You're in the building. We've just had Beck play for a... She's just played to hit that one on the top cushion. She's missed it. No, she missed it. She hit the one, yeah. And she's playing to hit the one that's on the top rail. She's missed it, and she's hit this yellow and pushed it right over the pocket.
Yeah, that's what that's lovely. But you play into that area, you're likely to hit something.
Yeah, likely to hit something, but look where it's landed.
I would say Jamie's a bit in trouble here.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say Jamie is in
Really
trouble.
know. He's going to have to pop one of the bottom
Drop this
balls
and
and then get an
smash the
angle.
double.
Isn't he? That is what he'll play. He will play to pop one of the bottom two, or he's going to play to screw this in and come over there.
I agree with Ben. I'd be dropping the one into the left centre, and I'd be doubling it.
It's not easy.
There's no
though.
double there though.
No, onto the cushion and past the red. I'm not saying it's an easy shot, but
It's easier than this, isn't it?
Well, this, I tell you what, he could get the snooker here, but he could play the one to the right centre. And can he find the angle to push up and go off 2 cushions and get the red out? Yeah. He's got a bit of an angle. I'm not.
I'll tell you what though, if you come off the side cushion and bottom cushion, you're going to be very hard to bomb that yellow.
I think it's going to be. I think it'll be the bottom right rail and the top left rail.
Top left of the top.
Yeah, that's where he's got to hit. Yeah.
I'm quite like the shot.
Yeah. And I tell you what, he's got it tight. The only thing is, she is going to DF this. She is just going to tap up to it. The only thing is, she's going to tap up to the left-hand side. Otherwise, she leaves him 2 shots with the ball over the rail, over the pocket. So she's got to hit the left-hand side of this and hide the pot. Yeah, yeah. But she's got to not give him. She's got to not give him. She is playing the DF, but she don't know how to play it. She don't actually have to touch the red, but it looks like she wants to move the red. She's touched it, but it's not good enough. He can see the red. He can definitely see the red over the right corner pocket. It's not good enough.
I've done his dream team for ours. I've done it all for him. The Washbridge one is 131 people for 20 quid.
That is perfect. Beck's played a really good frame up until that shot. She's let herself down there.
Right, got 2 teams, first and second.
Are you quite good at it?
Right, so
you had a good season?
that's not a good shot from Jamie though. This is not easy position here. This is not easy position at all. I think he should have just run that on and off the rail and left the red to the bottom right corner. I don't think he can get easy position here at all. He's left it really poor. He's played a bad shot there. He had 2 shots and he could have just run it on and off. I think he's actually trying to miss the red and make contact with the black.
Have you seen that thing on Facebook that says, before I die, I want my pool team to lower me down so they can let me down when I start?
Yeah, I nearly tagged you in it, Sam.
It's funny. I didn't realise I went off one frame all season. So
Yeah.
Words, went prime as well as it.
Main priority here is cover the yellow on the top left hand side of the table. Make contact but cover the ball on the top left corner. He's now just showing you where he wished he was.
Oh, I see, you're trying to make me look stupid.
And the thing as well is the black's not difficult because she's got the yellow.
Fucking hell, see, I've got
Where is he playing?
Could have been so much fucking nuts. Yeah, I just punched it.
Yeah, that is...
You won't even come boxing.
No, I don't know. The thing is, just land touching, the main priority there was just cover the yellow on the top left pocket. Because the other balls are really hard. But shit, these are absolute gifts now. And there's nothing difficult here. She can do what she wants. She can just roll this in and she can use the shot to just double it across to the left centre. She don't have to do anything. The only thing is the black doesn't go to the right corner, but if she leaves the one for the right centre, then it's an ideal ball to use. But I think she might end up having to take that now. Or is she going to play? If she plays this though, position is difficult for the one to the middle.
They asked me how I get paid, so that's a little bit personal. I was wondering why we pay so much money. I said, to be fair, I do get paid a lot of money. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit in that office and do nothing until we get to London.
I think the best thing for her here is to miss this and leave it hanging over the top left
I don't get
corner.
paid to sleep.
I don't think doubling this one is a bad shot.
1,000% tomorrow, I'll sleep for 3 hours.
I wouldn't double it. I would just push it over the top left corner because you've got to save that ball as your last ball. Because the black is so much easier if you do that. She's played the right shot, but she's made it a bit tricky. But she's easy enough to do what she needs to do. And she's absolutely perfect. She's absolutely plumb. Sam was worried about the knuckle, but she is straight beyond black. Court, give me a break, have now potted.
Bex! It's like we're made for each other.
She ain't just running off, is she? You're joking.
It was no end.
You are joking. Is that honestly just going off?
Sorry, mate. Let's rewind that. Oh my God.
Sorry, everybody. I got the score wrong there. It's It's 4-1.
I see it, and I thought I was going nowhere.
That is, I didn't think it's going anywhere near. I need to watch it back.
Oh, do you, Scott?
That is
Let's
out.
watch it back.
Let's watch it back. I can't believe it.
Can you not press this? And it skips
Oh, here we go. No, hold on.
I'm doing it.
So where's it
It's not
going?
even straight.
Where's it going? Well, that goes in that top. That is
Oh,
outrageous. We've just watched that back. That is unbelievable. It's not even straight. Beck, that wasn't even straight. I don't know how. That is unlucky. Do you want to watch it?
No, I've hit it too hard anyway.
Yeah, well, you have, but
Fucking shit cunt.
It's queuing.
honestly, you look at where you leave it. You're nowhere near straight. Why have you just done that?
I pressed the wrong
We
button.
were on literally. What have you pressed?
I don't know. I must
Why
have
do
pressed
some
it
people
earlier.
touch
I was
things?
flicking it up 5 seconds. Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't moan earlier when I got straight
Yeah, but
to
why
it.
flick out 5 seconds
stop
when we're in
moaning, you
exactly
fucking
the
old
right
cunt.
place?
Fuck, go back to school.
No, he's refreshed it, so you can't get it up now.
Oh yeah, well you could just fucking do the most obvious thing ever.
He's unbelievable. Literally, it was just then, wasn't it? But yeah, that was very unlucky, mate. It weren't
It's
even
not
straight.
unlucky, because I've hit
Well,
it too
yeah.
hard anyway.
Right, come on, Sam. Stop your messing about. Right, here you go.
Fucking shit.
But the thing is, it's not even straight. I can't believe it's gone in. Right, Sam, let's just watch it.
Well, just
Just
relax,
stop
pal.
messing about
Fucking
with
hell.
it.
We could
I'm
have.
not, I'm getting it to the
Yeah,
point.
leave it.
Stop
You've done
it.
it. Right,
What do you
leave
mean
it.
stop?
Leave
Fuck,
it.
I'm doing it to me
Right,
now.
leave it. Bloody hell, Sam. Go and see your mum. Right,
play.
leave it. Fuck off. Right, we'll watch from 10 hours ago.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
it's not-
off.
I had it on the right bit, mate. Yeah, you're right, Aziz. Scott fucked it up.
I don't know why. I thought Becky lost that. She did lose it, mate. Sorry, it was my fault. I just saw her pot the black and put the score up. Right, look, that ain't nowhere near straight.
It was a bit straight, to be fair.
Yeah, but that cue ball should be coming somewhere near the chalk.
Yeah.
How does it do that?
Nah, I've hit it too hard, I think.
Mad. Absolutely. Absolutely crazy. What can happen on a pool table? Well, I don't know if anybody else has watched that back as many times as we almost did. All 7 people that were watching have seen that. I don't even know what colour Sean's on. I'm guessing he's red. He's got a great angle to get the black out.
Put Ian on for me in the last game, so I am going home, so I'm getting tired.
No, Ian is already playing for me.
Can't you go back on?
No, well, especially then, because then I'll miss the whole middle session.
What's that? What does that mean?
Well, because Ian is taking my position in this session. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're not playing on the third, actually.
I'm not playing in the second one either.
Yeah, but so
I'm not staying. I'm not playing second in the match and then last in the match.
I've got to get up early, man. If I go, I'll go.
No, you can't go, Sam. I blame the table, not the player. It's crazy, mate. I can't believe it's gone in. But it's one of those things. Stuff happens sometimes. Just happens sometimes. Jamie didn't deserve at all, really. He'd made several mistakes. But then this is the thing with Paul.
Yeah.
Sean's played a really good shot in the first one, and I think he's unlucky. And although Beck don't deserve to lose, it's funny how sometimes things just work out. Tell you what, Sean's got that. That is a great shot. Well done, Sean. Right, that's 5-1. 5-1, and let's have a look. That's put. Ian Fountain makes his. I think.
Ian, you're on.
I think Ian makes his league debut now. Does he? Feels like it. I don't think it is his debut, but that's what it bloody feels like. He's not been about a lot at all. Yeah, it was a good clearance. We've got Ian coming on, and Ian's going to be playing. Ian's going to be playing against Ian. So commentator's nightmare. So I think both teams can definitely say, "Come on, Ian."
Wait, that's it. Yeah.
I say we're all cheering Ian on. Is he?
No, 'cause Ian's here.
Probably for a number 2.
It's Beck and Ben in that case. Ben, they want to push on, so it's you and Beck. Ian, we're holding your frame. Your opponent's nipped off.
We're really waiting for him to
Frame 8 is Ben. Ben. I don't know if Sam's not very happy about staying until the end. I don't know if it's worthwhile saying to Beck he didn't know he needed to be away. Can you play it earlier? Because he's quite determined about not playing. He's been trying to get me to play, but I'm not staying until the second from last frame after playing the second frame of the match. But if you could ask Beck if she wouldn't mind if you just played that one out of turn, just because you didn't realise he was going so early.
When does he play this next one, I believe?
Yeah. Well, if you played that, maybe beginning,
That one and his next one.
and then maybe you could play Jamie, you could play Grant, and then maybe play it after that as the first one of the last session sort of thing.
Oh, Ian's here now. For fuck's sake. Why did we skip it?
Well, because they all said they thought it was going to be a long while. Well, Beck loves her in offs. She has just run all the way around the table off about 4 cushions.
Can't believe she's got it off.
It was as thin in the middle as what Sean's was.
She got it off in the middle as well.
Well, she went round off several cushions. It was literally the exact same shot, just the other way around the table. Beck has just potted the ball just like you did, ran all the way around the table, and Finn snicked the cue ball in the centre.
I'm glad she tried to in the last one.
It's because I told her to listen to me and
I'd say Ben might have missed it. Oh, it's dropped. Shows what I know. On the Sam. Sam.
Just leave them to it.
I just said, if we ask Beck, just say, because Jamie didn't realise that you wanted to, that you were getting up so early.
I didn't say anything.
No, I just didn't want you to, because I say, I'm sure, because Jamie didn't know, and then she wouldn't mind.
Because then if you do that,
Finish.
and you play 2, me play 2, you play 2, you don't come
No, I mean, I said to Jamie anyway, I was just going to come and drop the money off. I've only played because we didn't want Ian to have to feel like he was rushing. I didn't know I was going to go on there and play brilliant. But no, for the last session, just if you said to them that Jamie didn't know that you wanted to go home early.
No, well, that's right, I was working hard.
But Ben's looking good in this frame.
I'll sleep at work anyway.
What? Allowed to? Good lad.
Take it, he's got 2.
He has got 2, yeah. I told you Beck went off in the centre.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching the last 2 minutes.
That's not fantastic.
No, it's not at all. This is a very difficult position.
I don't know if we can
Run it round off 2 cushions and leave it on the left-hand rail to the camera.
Screw into
Yeah, 2 rooms full of IKEA
It's going the wrong side.
furniture, so people have to go and sleep. Standby, so basically
And
I wait in case
that's what I was going to say. So,
sick.
and that's literally what you do. You just wait in case somebody's sick.
If someone's sick or can't get in, then I'll cover their train until
We are in trouble.
which isn't normally if you get there and you haven't got a job because normally people are in sick throughout the night, don't they? So when I sign on, it will say you have the option to convert control or
I
please
don't know.
wait.
No, he's shaking his head.
Bit of swaz, mate.
All right,
for the
Jamie.
right way,
no.
Oh,
Go on, Ben. Yes, Ben.
Should be a commentator, just saying.
We can commentate on everyone.
That is summer, Ben. Here. All 7 people on the stream are watching that too. Ben, fancy leaving yourself snookered behind the edge of it. But I tell you what, that's some shot off the yellow.
Off the yellow, bit of swaz, called it.
Yeah. I honestly thought Jamie Redknapp was in the building.
He was.
More like Gary Neville.
As this says,
Not
what a
as
great
good
black.
as Jamie Redknapp.
I think Ben got a little bit fortunate there, but I tell you what, you gotta play the shot still, haven't you? You play a bad shot and he's not let his head get down, and you play it. He's definitely played that, but you some of those things you could argue he's fortunate to leave the chance, but then you could say he's unlucky. Yeah, he's arsed to land behind it. So
He's
it's.
not arsed to land behind it at all.
I don't like the shot. That's the thing. I mean, you said
You've
playing
got
to
that
the
yellow there, like
Yeah.
you go behind it, it's not harsh, it's shit.
I agree with you, but I still think that's the right chance playing.
But the thing
Sometimes
is,
you go behind it.
if you fancy having that big pocket, all you got to do is bang it off the rail. Don't even go anywhere near that far, and just don't even bother playing the black to the middle. Yeah, don't even bother playing it to the middle. Deliberately play it to that pocket. So now it's the Ian versus Ian, and we have got. I reckon we've got a Jason Owen break cue on the table.
Clearly works.
Ian, did we just have a Jason Owen break cue on the table? Is that a Jason Owen break cue? We had a Jason Owen break cue on the table there.
I'd ask for your money back.
Second time tonight, mine had a... Did I put off mine?
You had a big break.
I said to Sean earlier.
Did you break dish?
No.
God knows that after that break.
I said to Sean though when I was practicing, it's just lack of practice. My break all night today was massive, wasn't it?
Barney, copying mine off in the middle, mate.
That's fucking bullshit.
I said to him, it's literally the same but the other way around, isn't it?
It's
was on about
fucking
the last one.
bullshit. That's going on.
You're on about the black.
Yeah, we're talking about the cue ball. No, I'm talking about the cue ball just
when I
then.
went to cut the red.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. It's literally the same as his shot nearly,
Well,
wasn't
not really, because I flicked off the fucking red beforehand. It came off 20 cushions.
But to be fair, Beck, you are taking it well.
Was it?
No, it pisses me off, man.
Just so everybody knows, Becky's taking it very well. She might sound like she's bleeding, but... What have you put 2 quid in the pot for?
Every time we lose a phone, we put it in
Every time you lose a phone, Court, they must be skint at the end of the season. But Beck was just saying that Court, give me a break, every time, yeah, every time they lose a frame, they have to put £1 in the pot. So Beck's now got £2 in the pot.
I guess we're winning either way. We're winning either way.
And she would say that the amount of frames they've lost so far this season, the plan is to go to a 5-star in London. I don't know what they're going to do with all the leftover money. Yeah, she don't like it.
I'll buy myself into it.
Fucking the amount of frames you lose.
Yeah, to be fair, £5 a good deal for you.
I'll put 2 quid in.
You can need to remortgage if you two are fucking doing that.
Maybe he's got a pay rise that we don't know about.
Yeah. I want loads now, Scott. You should have stayed.
Yeah. I think Sean doesn't, he's soon forgotten that I used to work there. And I know that they're a bit tight.
It's been a bit nice, mate.
It's been a bit nice. He just split his infinitives there. We don't talk to people who do that. Tell you what, that's a good shot.
Not really.
It'd be funny if they were all the people watching just to hear what me and you talk about.
Is that true? Are you all
To be
listening in?
fair, I can imagine it happening. Because,
Have you shared it? I haven't.
no,
I shared it on PWR.
someone has spoke to me about going on a night out with you, so they know what I'll go on a night out with you because
Yeah.
they saw it on your Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't mention any names for your sake, I'd say. I know who you mean.
Who they are, but
Yeah. I doubt they're listening, but anyway, how's monotone?
oh mate, we had our first team meeting today for about 6 months,
Right.
and immediately after it,
I tell you what, that is a pretty good shot. He's put that in there nice, and that was a plant as well, so he's broken it up so that he can't even bump that yellow out. I think he's DF'd that because there was a yellow on the bottom left corner of our camera, and he's DF'd it and landed in tight there. Ian's red.
Which Ian?
Our Ian is. Yeah, I never thought about that. That's not bad though. He's kept the black out and he's got a clearance and he's pushed his awkward one. So Ian Fountain's played a good shot, but Ian Lee's played another good one in response, and he's pushed the black on and off and out. He's pushed what was his awkward yellow out as well. So the only thing I'd say is probably, yeah, I can see it now. Only the bottom yellow goes. The top one only goes to the left-hand pocket. So you need quite good position in here to land on all of these balls. But Ian is good with the cue ball. If he can land quite straight on it and run the cue ball to the left-hand side of the table, either of those yellows would go to the left-hand bottom corner.
See how,
He's gotten very good. That is absolutely brilliant. He's got choices here. He can roll it through. He can roll it through and leave it on the right hand side, and both yellows go to the left, or he can pump it in half.
The top one in the left, and then you'd run through against play.
But-
The bottom one in the right.
But if it goes bad, he has got a choice.
I mean, they can't really. You can't
Yeah,
really
he's playing to land on the top one.
you just got to go far in.
Yeah,
Just don't go in.
yeah, he's playing to land on the top one, but he's going to give himself a choice. He's played it quite well, but he's going to take the bottom one.
It's not easy because you've got to hold that. You've got to hold that.
Yeah, and you can't use the black. You can't use the black. I think he's got to find the gap and then come back up the table.
I'd be trying to screw it and trying to hold it.
Is it worthwhile trying to play it off the reds? I don't know.
Do you not dig in, play this bottom one and screw back to about here?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
As much as you can hold it.
Or how about this one?
Always have a shot on the
Or how about this one? He just rolls it in behind the yellow and snookers in.
I don't. It's too easy a hit for the reds, isn't it? And your yellows are then fucked.
Yeah, they are. But sometimes getting yourself back to the table is half of the battle. Right. What is he doing? He is lining up a snooker, and I told you, I called it. And he has left an easy pot to the right centre. That is a big mistake. Yeah, he would have been, but he's thinking he wants. He played exactly what I said. He just played it poor. If you're going to do that, you've got to get it in tight against the rail.
You get that perfect, you know.
Let's get to 11 and lose last.
Yeah, I like you think.
It's not bad though. I say that if he pots it,
Yeah.
it's a red fall.
I tell you what, yes, that's exactly what I was just going to say. If he pots this, he probably hits that. The bottom red, if he pots that, he might hit it.
Wait, put it off the other.
If you put it off the yellow, who knows where the other yellow lands?
I can work that out, yeah. Probably near the black.
Tell you what, he's got the pot, and the cue ball's gone in off. That is very unlucky. You got to say though, when a team like Snapback gets a bit of fortune like this, they've got to take advantage of it. Sam's giving it a bit of jip, but I don't think he could have done a lot with a cue ball there.
You just open it, goes up, you open it, just goes up and down twice, and you land on it.
Yeah.
You just played it at the right pace.
Yeah, that's all he's done.
You're
He's
not
played the
looking at
pace.
line, you're just playing up and
Tell you
down.
what, he's overplayed this by a long way.
You could have got on that. Could have played a bit of side and looking at red full wall.
We wouldn't have thought of that, Sam.
I'm not sure that shot was on.
Come on then, Ian.
You know what, right? I don't want to fucking jinx anything, but we do seem to have a little bit of things go our way.
That has been a right bit of luck there.
I didn't see what happened. So I went in.
We went in off.
That wasn't front
He-
three, that was just shit.
As long as we don't do it 4 times or pop the black out of turn 4 times.
Oh, we've done it 4 times on post office.
Was it 4 or 5?
Five.
I thought it was 4.
No, because everyone done it
He's a
once.
bit straight
Apart from
here,
me,
though.
Someone done it twice.
Surely.
Um,
I thought 4.
He's got 2 shots,
Jamie
but
did it, Ben did it.
he's
I
too
think
straight.
Liam Ayres did it.
yeah.
I'm sure someone did it twice. I'm sure he did.
True, it was five, yeah.
I think he's too straight
maybe.
here. I don't think he can do what he wants to do. But he's got 2.
Oh, that's fine.
He plays to the knuckle, doesn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not potable, but he can play it to the knuckle. Just,
This might go.
I don't think it does.
Amanda's worrying about this match on Thursday, trying to find a
Oh,
team
jeez.
with. Just roll off.
Reminds me when he played me in the final.
No, definitely go for the pot and leave the cue ball at the far end of the table. Yeah. The only thing is, just leave the cue ball anywhere on the right hand side of the table.
Yeah, but you could double kiss, like yellow could come down and double kiss the red out.
I don't think
and
they'll
leave
look
it
at
on.
that, to be honest. I think I would actually just flick the way we're looking at it, the right side of the yellow. Just try and get it where it is and get it near it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the
definitely.
Sorry, I got excited. We don't do
Just wanted
shot.
the
We don't do
hero
shot
shot.
on the week anymore, do we?
I don't know why.
No,
Embarrassing, that's why.
It ruined it when John got it for stunning the ball. That was the easiest stun shot. He ruined it.
oh,
So anyway, he can pop this.
The first shot I said was the triple.
he can pot it, but this is not an easy shot.
Double kiss it and then just leave the one on top of it. And then,
No,
then he's
no,
got-
no, no.
And then he's got a Q over.
I don't know if anybody heard Jamie's stupid shot there, but he said to double kiss this and leave it over there. But I'm telling you now, I can see he's potting this. He's potting this all day, and then he's gonna land plumb on the black. He's potting it. Oh no. Oh no.
I bet he wishes he was
Oh
over
no.
that red now.
I bet he wishes that he nudged into that. I bet he wishes he double kissed it.
Yeah. Just leave him hand on top of the red and then puts it on the block.
He just played the play ball, I'd play it with left hand side.
I think he's played it with side, but he's in the cushion slightly first.
Oh jeez. We had a big chance there, and we've gave it away. Tell you what though. Yeah, you're absolutely right, but the only thing I say is this is not easy, but he is a good potter. He's a good potter, but he's not got straight down to it. He's looking down the line. He's got down on it. He's stunning it. He is stunning it. It's close. It's very close. It's in.
Fucking who rang him in?
I knew Ian was brilliant.
That's what happens when you play frames out of order.
Who's it now? Me.
Yes, Sam.
One of the other ones.
Yeah, upset the flow though, didn't it? Sarah, if you are listening, I am still leaving at 9 o'clock ish. So I'm leaving now. Don't worry, I'm coming home. I'm taking my Lucasade and getting out of here. Good luck, everybody.
Ian,
Have
you just
fun
went
with the
in
stream.
singles, didn't you? You just went in singles, didn't you? You weren't in doubles or anything. You weren't in the doubles, was you? You were just singles.
No, I didn't go to the doubles. I only really had it.
You say you had it.
Well done, everybody. The current game is Carl versus Sam.
Winnings from last season. It was only 150 quid between everyone.
Yeah, we thought we got 250 for some reason for winning the league, so we all had our figures up. Looks like Becky Watkins has jacked it in and she's off to practice somewhere else. Who against? Apparently Beck's playing a singles match. And her team are just getting back into the match as well.
Yeah. 38, 58. I've got 19 now.
Lee, what's your score? So we've got the Jesters are 8-2 up against the Borough Boys. We've got our game is 6-2. That's the only matches in the club tonight. But I'm hitting the road.
It's just Liam left,
Sam.
isn't it?
Good luck, everyone.
You're off here.
Yep. I told Sarah I'm leaving at 9 o'clock, so I said if she is watching, I'm leaving at 9 o'clock ish.
It is 9 o'clock.
Ish.
Yeah, the hour hand is on the 9. Right, don't cry for me, Argentina. That's going to be my sign out from now on.
Why?
Don't know.
You learned about it at school.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
We've just lost 4 viewers, Scott. Because no one knows what you're on about. Oh, what's up? Lovely little tickle.
I would like all of my followers, if they would like to stay on and listen to the other guys. I know that you came here
Go
to
on,
listen
Ian.
to me, but
I've got in both singles. I remember thinking it was
I don't
alright.
know who
That's
I
all I
am.
can remember.
I had someone like Dazzle on something, I think.
I remember saying that I'm through them both. I got Shane Wood, that's one. I remember that. Someone I've never heard of. singles.
Who's she playing? Oh, no, I guess the end. Oh, don't laugh at her. You're in trouble tonight.
Oh, trouble every night. Oh dear.
Aaron's injury.
I don't think Carl's played that, but he's absolutely perfect.
I wish they would lose more frames. I bet they're going to win like 15 nil tonight.
No, I've lost one.
Oh, really?
Do we stay the same order? Yeah.
Yeah. These
You can't miss them.
but he would.
He will not get
That's the first book.
no chance. No chance. 0% chance he gets.
What's everyone just playing singles instead of a match? Just
To be fair, if he tries to pull that one, he can snooker it.
He's not good.
No, you are right. Yeah. Oh, he's actually played it. I think he actually played that. He has.
Because he's only looked after.
Yeah. Then, oh, these got put up there today. What do you mean we were runners up in summer 2017? We need to sort it out.
That's when I was captain.
Well, Sam.
That's what it came out. Ian didn't dish it, did he?
Oh, what a fucking header. Oh, how's that not gone in? Fucking hell. He's left the gappers. Oh, he's nailed it into the cushion.
Don't get behind that.
That's alright. Yeah. You can just drop that yellow into the bag. That's good enough. Oh, I don't know. He's left a big bag. Oh, he's not happy. Sam's just done a sound. All he's got to do is drop this in the middle when he's won. That's all you need. Sam has got one chance left for me.
You get it, do you?
What
Yellow,
if?
yellow, yellow.
Just plan, fucking plan, double.
Free ball
Double plan, double. Tell you what, considering he hasn't played that, that has landed perfect. He has got a bit of jammy there. Do you reckon he played the free ball plan? Or just the normal plan? Don't really know, but he's landed perfect anyway. Yeah, bottom one. Or one in the middle off the reds. He's having a bit of run here, isn't he? But yeah, he's perfect now. That's a great clearance, considering how screwed he was. So he looks a bit straight. Just done it, leave it there. That's natural. Just try and miss the black. Might need to touch a right hand side. Could be going the other way. Absolutely perfect.
Can you hit it thin, avoid the red and
table.
You screw
It goes in
like,
the middle.
off the red.
It's okay. To be fair, as you've underhit it and not hit it well at all, it's still okay. Yeah, it still gets it. Oh. Wow. So I didn't think it missed that.
At least the black was safe.
I think he's thinking the only place it can miss that thin is on that draw, because if it hits it thinner, it goes in off the red. I think if that red went there, he pots it, because you're not even thinking about missing it thin, are you?
Just put a bit of side or something, just push it slightly. He's been pushed easy, isn't he?
He is good.
Good bishop.
He's played a shot El Tactical.
He's slowly down. He didn't know what to do. Can't even hold a cue.
Just making the game even.
Open and go. Playing the snooker. I think somebody imagine playing the snooker.
He tried to pot that, I'm telling you.
He's definitely. He's got a snooker. Easy hit, but.
You don't want to move it.
No, that's something you don't. You want to land on it.
He might be able to pot
way.
that. He looks like he can pot it,
Oh, maybe so.
but then you don't really want to miss it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you got it if you think it's got over it.
It's harsh.
Plays a pound first, then you go.
That's the pot. It's the best thing you could have done.
Just pot the one over the bag. If you can miss it.
So shit. Literally, you moan about this in the pot. That's the best he can do, because I'm never potting that one.
I thought he was playing to knock over the bag to start with. That's what you'd probably play, wouldn't you? Just knock over the bag and leave you nothing, or
Fucking, to
make
be
you get
fair,
the
I
black out.
fucking play such a shit shot to get on the black. I don't know what it is, I just didn't fancy potting it long. I thought, just get off the cushion and put it in the middle. I'm like dead on the cushion. It's just fucking rubbish.
White stays on the back cushion. It's too thin.
I still have it. Look at it. Who's roughing this? Call that. No, it was black.
Don't miss that.
Has he just flicked into the black?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is fucking rubbish, to be honest.
I think
Would you have played the double? I've got lucky anyway, 'cause it's
You
50
don't miss
yeah.
that.
yeah, I said about playing the free ball. I think it was a bit.
Did switch it a bit as well.
Chin.
Oh,
Really?
you're
No,
on that session. Scott fucking still in.
Scott's gone.
Fuck's sake.
So I've just got to get a big result.
Who ref that? I don't know.
Do you know what? That's the best thing about having someone who doesn't know about who they are.
Yeah.
Fucking anyone who's average at pull right but knows who they are, misses it, twitches it, whatever. Yeah. Who are the 7 watching then, this big game? Suppose they have the chat thing up there, you just got the game. Not really sure what you can do at the moment, they're all a bit awkward, these Reds. Just trying to move him. That's a great shot. Couldn't have played that much better. Six-3. Snapbacks. Well, some would say that. He's done a. Everyone in the club normally knows when Sam loses a frame. That's why we normally let him win. Which is why he's at the top of the rankings if you're worried about it. It's not pool related. It's just everyone's health and safety, to be honest. Gets this, it'll be a good finish. Did you want a bigger kick on your frame?
I'm fed up with kicks. Every fucking time.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
And when there's leading singles, happens though, mate, I suppose.
Yeah.
Still annoying anyway, it's against you.
It's something you just can't control.
No,
it just
fine.
pisses you off, doesn't it? That's a nice finish. Nice little finish, mate. Yeah, perfect. Oh, big jerk.
Joe, you're alright. Bex, can we skip to Sam's? Joe's playing singles anyway. Sam, do you want to play your one now? Craig. Yeah. Alright. What's your score in your singles? Yeah.
It's just round about seeing, stop fucking laughing about it. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. I think he's seeing if he can play every shot in like an exhibition shot over there.
Yeah? Say again? Possibly, or just out to like a spoons or something. Yeah, something like that.
that's what he's playing, but take it. But Snooker himself has missed it. He's nailed it.
What is the score?
Well, there's only one game that can play, and it's you. Oh,
Sam won that.
no, he didn't.
Second?
No, he didn't.
Oh. Oh, he cleared it. He's gone. You say what was that? Sorry.
The only game that can be on is the bottom one. You and Carl. Joe's playing. Ian's playing.
Carl, me and you then. Me and you. Everyone's playing. Joe's playing his singles. Bex
Ian.
is playing Ian. So that takes out every frame. But then, who ref that? Can you ref this, please? There's no one left to do anything. He's got Bex, who's playing hers. It's me against Cole. Everyone's playing singles, so no one
It's a
can play.
fucking joke. I don't want to play my frame. Eight.
Oh yes, Aziz. For some reason, Sunbeam's just left in a mood. Don't know why.
whilst I'm here, I'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone that turned up Friday night to the presentation night. It was a good night, good atmosphere, and everyone enjoyed themselves that came, so thanks again everyone that turned up. Much appreciated by the PWR. And thanks to Andy Meir for turning up, being our MC for the night. Never disappoints us. Thanks for the disco and thanks for the pathway. Looked after us since we've had the presentation night there, and again much appreciated. Carl's after another big scalp here now. Having battered Sam Boom, he's now going to take Jamie out. It's a good shot, that is. How you doing, Aziz? All right? How'd you get on last Thursday? He obviously got done late. He never came back to the postie. Carl's in the big time in the driving seat here. Also, just to let people know, the bank holiday weekend of this month, celebrate the 4th year of John and Darren having the club. The England international teams are coming to the court. I think they're playing against the county team, and John's getting a select 11 or 12 to play against them in the evening. They're playing the county team in the morning, and then on the Sunday they're playing an interleague side and another side. So anyone interested in the game, come along. The more the merrier to support the local teams playing against the England teams. Pressing that, how do you get the other one back up as well?
Click on it. No, just click on that. Yeah, click on that one.
Because when I went to write when you go to write something on there, that disappears.
It will do, yeah.
And how do you get it? What do you press to get it back?
Just click on that, the one you're on. So you can go, yeah, if you start writing, and then literally, you click on that. yeah, finish that phone call, mate, yeah.
There's a dash. Cole's gone the right way about this. Every time Jamie's played a little safety, he's just knocked one of his balls down there and he's kept himself in the frame. The only thing is, I'm wondering whether he can smash the back red and move the yellow away from the corner pocket. Just one, didn't he?
Oh, one, yeah.
Good talk to David over in free fight.
Alright. I was determined to beat him.
Really? How old are you, Aziz? I reckon we're 48.
48.
48 for the number 2 stream.
He looks
Go on,
like
Aziz.
68 though.
He's a mega god.
Got to be about 68, ain't you, Aziz?
Oh, Aziz. We don't want you typing on here, you're the number 1 streamer.
Did your opponent not turn up then, Aziz?
He's giving himself a little bit of a sniff here.
Yeah.
Cole's done the right thing there by
Yeah,
smacking them out, because he's only going to plant them in, right?
Yeah.
Nine of the 21? 21 times 2.5.
So what would that be then, AD?
50 a quarter. Can't be 2.5, can it? Unless his birthday was 6 months ago. Don't look like it's total to me. It looks like he can hit that one, but I'm probably contemplating knocking the one in at the top there.
Yeah.
Just knocking the red in.
Yeah.
Or do you play it and try and screw back so the black blocks the red in the open? He's got to play one of the back 3 then.
I don't think I've seen Carl screw back though.
Colin who? Colin the number 1 streamer? I don't know where he is.
Go on the bar. Oh wow. Shot, Jay.
The thing is, he played good shots to get himself in it, to stop the yellow going and blocking the yellow from going in, and then he's not got the bag with it. I don't know whether you risk taking a finger snip on that goal from there.
Well, you've got to, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think he can hit paint the other yellow behind the red.
No, that's what I mean. I think you got to play this.
Hope you go up, down, and do something. I suppose that in a way will do you because it'll just push the yellow to the back now.
H.
He's laughing.
Is that his laugh? Is that a Moroccan laugh?
The birthday boy.
Played that one as well.
The trouble is though, that could give him an opportunity to get the yellows away, the reds away a bit.
Can you not see that yellow? I think you can.
Sitting here on the commentary, it looks like it does go. It looks like it can hit it, even if it hits it into the sort of out
Leaves
into
a
the
white
red.
ball there, yeah.
See, sitting there, it doesn't look like it
No,
can
it's
on
right.
there. It looks massive.
That's a bad shot.
Yeah, I suppose you limit
does,
to what you can do
yeah.
with it. He's playing this off the yellow, I think.
We could just catch it too thick. It could hit the other. It
Hits
could
the red
hit
and
the other
stays
red and
there.
stays in front of it.
To be fair, he might have to push the boat out to do anything in
I
this
think so,
frame.
yeah.
Don't look like the easiest cut in the middle.
No.
Where it first landed, I thought he's had a bit of a snip there, but that's not an easy cut. And well, where the fucking white's going, I don't know. No, that's not an easy leave. A little bit lucky, really, because he played off the yellow perfect.
Might need to play the red into this bottom left hand corner.
Screw it into the side rail.
Yeah. Still a hard shot though. It wasn't easy, was it?
No, it wasn't. Like you say, he had to take it on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sleeves. If he can play that at a dead weight, so if the white leaves, so it's red Jamie's would have the white last time.
I think we're looking at about bulk line, yeah.
If it is,
It is
might
hard.
be enough in the middle if you hit it to it. I'd hope he puts pots there straight in.
It's
Shot
bad anyway.
Carlos. Quite thick, didn't he? It's a good black, to be fair.
Who needs to get on the black easy anyway, Carl? Huh? Who needs to get on the black easy anyway? Yeah, but you could have done it, couldn't you?
Right, that's 8 frames to 5. I have to apologise about the order of the light. I'll have have to apologise for the order of the live stream game. It's gone a bit to cock because people find it priority to play their singles matches. So we're back to the first frame of the third session, Joe Hayward versus Sean somebody.
Do you need the result for that?
Yeah, did you win, did you? I'll text Lynn now. Yeah.
Need the score.
Not really. He's put the draw. The draw's been put up now.
Yeah.
Just check it for both nights. I'm not doubting his. Right, next up, Joe Hayward versus Sean somebody. Excuse me, mate, what's your surname? Harkett. Sean Harkett.
Sean Harkett. With the apostrophe of the A.
Related to me out of Hart. Morton Harkett. You related to him?
He's a good player.
Good singer. I bet all you streamers, when you tuned in tonight, didn't
You've
think
got people talking as well.
Hart would get a mention.
Unbelievable. No one talked to me when I was on there. I must be fucking bored.
Thanks for asking, Aziz. We've just played our last frame, which I think Andy Bunton won. Andy Bunton lost, did he? So I believe we won 11-4.
How do these others want to be any better? Absolute dollies when I get a shot.
Few,
7th of June, yeah, it's all on there.
few fancy tripling 3 of them, then good luck.
If I don't get at least 2 double plants when I go to the table, I'll,
2 double plants.
I'm good at them. My best shot.
Just let people aware as well, the competitions have been put up onto our website today. Apologies for the slight delay because the draw was done Friday night, but they're all up there, and check out who you're playing and who you got and the deadline, and that was all on there. So a few people have played their matches tonight. I know Lee McShane beat Mick Dufresne, Ian Fountain beat Becky Watkins. Sure, I think Charlie might be coming. I'll let you know. Might arrive. Yeah, I think I've got it. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Don't hear from me, I don't need to. Yep, see you, mate. Where'd the card?
7-5.
It's on the screen. It's on TV.
Well, I'm not watching the TV.
Fucking tune in then.
Testy, 1, 2.
Right, see you later, guys.
See you, Jamie. apologies about that. We've got a barmaid here called Sharon that's absolutely useless. So anyone watching, and then she gets arsey when you tell other barmaids that they're better than her.
So it's the In the Dark World Championships, live from the court.
Oh, we're back.
The thing is, Sharon, when we tell other barmaids they're good, you get the arse, and that's why we tell them.
What was that?
She gets the arse when I tell other barmaids they're good.
Shut it.
Them balls weren't there. Someone's moved them in the dark.
Yeah. Is this thing on?
It's called a microphone.
Too good, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're whinging off
Find him then.
I'm not whinging. Do you want to hear
Who's
whinging?
your favourite?
Do you want me to lick your eyeball?
Who we got watching?
Aziz, his #1 streamer.
Wow.
Aziz Musalek.
Yeah. Okay. Who else have we got?
David Dolman. Where are the Sidlowskis tonight, Ian? You're on.
Oh, yes, Joe. Come on in, Joe. Come on, mate.
Was that her surname?
Was it brother-in-law's
Right, I've had enough of
sister
this.
and brother-in-law's
Shall I say good evening to the Sidlowskis
Yes,
if you're
Joe.
watching?
We've got nobody else watching at all.
We've got 8 people.
Wow.
You don't know who they are. Are they?
Hello, 8 people.
Yes, Joe.
Joe Hayward just mopped up with 7 frames to 6.
Is it
Give
me
me,
on there?
give me a breaker on the comeback.
I think it's me on there, isn't it?
And
It could be
Ian,
7-all.
It's Ian versus Ian.
It could be 7-all. Is it my break or not?
I don't know who won the lag. Yeah, it's your break, Ian. Has she got the pen? So you can just put.
Short pen.
Becky took it. Becky took it. Well, he chucked everything else and started punching walls outside.
Great
Apparently.
beat him afterwards. I think that's what I was going to say to him. Did we get into your head? 7-6 now.
He left before I could ask him how he got on.
I think he did.
I'm 5-1 up as well. Look,
I know.
they've gone
Was it
to
7-6?
pieces. Going to change their name to Court Jigsaw. So they've gone to pieces.
That fucking, when I play that, then 2 balls going in there could have right fucked me up, couldn't it?
No, you've got a good black to be fair, because when you're expecting to be closer to it, it's
Yeah, I
not
see
an
it.
easy black. Right, Battle of the Ians. Let's see who's the best Ian in the world.
Could it go to the decider?
Ian Fountain is broke. Good break.
think he should
It's
do.
gone for yellows.
So we get someone in the middle now.
Oh,
It's thrown one in. The scoreline is having an effect. Ian broke. You're Ian.
Yeah.
Because they won the lag, so they'll break there.
What was your score?
11-4. Didn't realise Bunce lost the last one. Dave Clark won 2 for them.
It's not actually too bad.
No, he got a good finish again.
Wasn't it on Thursday night? He did alright against us as well, didn't he? Remember he put some fucking good balls against us, didn't he? I think we won
Beat Joe.
13-2.
He might have won 2 of them.
Yeah.
yeah, that player though. It's not that bad.
To be fair,
He plays a bit as well, doesn't he? So
Roy's improved massively.
Yeah, of course he has, yeah.
Paolo's improved massively. The 2 young lads, you know, they're still young and naive, but
it's a shame. Mate, one of them had 2 shots and he fucking got to do roll the ball in the middle and he fucking took the long one, didn't he? What are you doing?
that was against me from the break.
Was
I
it?
broke and gone in off, and he put the white
Yeah.
there and took the long. Anyway, it's getting pretty tenths here with the court, 7 frames to 6.
Still out, buddy.
See you, mate.
Oh gosh. Right, mate.
It's fucking getting late, isn't it?
Yeah?
Getting late.
Where's time anyway?
It's my bedtime. My mum's going to ring me in a minute.
Anyone seen my pen?
Put a Facebook post. Oh, it's gone missing again.
Search party's on his way. Well, Ian's got half a sniff here. I don't know whether you take the long red up to the top, just stun the white for the red in the middle, or take the red in the middle.
So there's if you miss you, you go to the middle. Just shit like that. Shot.
Position's not good. You can snip the one in the middle.
I don't think you might be able to see it. Looks like it can.
Yeah, I think he's got the one in the middle. It's just hard to know what he's going to do with the cue ball.
No, that's what he's doing.
He was always kissing into that.
Right, so I did.
Yeah, so that, mate.
See you, Mick. Yeah, I think it's a bad way to go, is it?
It's the way I'd go, isn't it?
Yeah, well, playing the other red, you got to use the spider and it ain't easy. And
No, not when you can use that to get on the black as well.
just didn't get into it.
If it goes past that yellow, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it's fucked.
Yeah, I'm not convinced he got it. I don't think he can double that pass over yellow. I don't know whether he can flick off it and come off the back cushion and nestle behind the red. If you don't hit it too thick, the only one you could...
You've just got to stop him potting there.
Yeah. As long as you cover the one over the middle bag, look, you might be able to flick off that, go behind the other one.
Double, isn't it?
Yes, it goes.
Safe.
Yes. Bad shot. You see it's left him a couple of shots there. It's the right with yellow in the middle. Not sure if you can see the yellow at the top. Definitely cut the one into the middle that's just above the black.
Should be curtains then.
Yeah, it's a good pot there. I think the one he's nudged is perfect on it as well, just to roll into the middle. Just to make sure he gets top side of this yellow, because if he underhits it and don't leave the angle, he can be in a bit of trouble. He's played that perfect. Just run it through for the yellow in the opposite middle.
Running away with it now.
And he's got to get the white to the other side as well.
Unless it takes it top back.
He's got to play it with shot. Perfect. Yeah, good finish there, Ian. That gets the twitchy court jigsaw, snapbacks to the 8.
Joe must lost his singles.
Next up is Becky versus Ben Bushby. Last frame of the evening. Becky Watkins to break. Give that one to Lynn.
Huh?
Send Lynn another text.
Huh?
Don't know what night that was.
Oh, well, Joe's must. Oh yeah, I
Could be
don't know.
either night, couldn't it? Because they both play both nights. Right, last frame of the night. Becky Watkins to break. Oh, she chose not to. She's got a yellow. But the whole break looks shit. If she can hot the red at the top, I'd rather take reds and yellows. I've just texted.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. What was it? Wednesday?
Thursday, something.
I've just texted Lynn, so I've texted yours, I've texted Roy's. There's a few other matches. I've texted them all through tonight. So, and it's on the the draw's all on the website now. You in the other one as well, Wednesday one.
Sorry?
Are you in the Wednesday singles? It's on the internet now. All the all of you've got. Do you know you've got it now or not?
I think it's Tracy.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay. All the names are on the website now. It's been put on there tonight. So yeah, well played. Husky. Good old Ian. See him over the finishing line. Old head.
Yeah. Better luck than judgment, I'm sure.
Well, once you're over it, the ball to the last yellow, you've still played a good shot in the top, ain't you, to land on the blacks. It's tougher pot, but it gets you perfect position on the black, doesn't it? First pot he left you weren't a gimme, was it? He tried to leave you awkward. You now had a good yellow into the top to give yourself the finish.
Yeah. Need to practice a bit. That's what I need to do.
It went down. It's only when you stop it with your hand. And that ain't crap either, because it happened in Yarmouth. If you stop it going in, you lose. If it's actually down and you grab it, you don't. They had that. Do you know what? One of the refs there even argued, and when they went and asked one of the main refs, she went, no, if you stop it going in, it's loss of frame. If you grab it, it's not, because it's off the table. It's when you actually put your hand there and stop it dropping in. Yeah, because they had it in one of the matches.
I don't think I'd ever stop the white if he's playing some tournaments like that anyway, would you?
Just let it go in.
Fucking let it go in. Fucking let the ref do his fucking job.
Yeah.
Right, if I got 8-7 loss, that'd be good, right?
Well, yeah, from 5-1 down, then 6-2 down. Even 7-3 down, weren't you?
Sean potted the black first frame.
I see Becky pot a grey
Yeah,
black, and
yeah,
then I didn't see her pot the black, but then I just see the white. I could see her looking it.
Because I said
Was
to her,
it dead straight then?
well, they reckoned that Scott and I said it weren't. I said to her, she reckoned, so I don't think it was.
Where was the black and the white
It
there?
was like going into that middle, but I thought the white was a bit offset.
I thought she didn't pop the black in because the white went in this pocket here, didn't it?
She hit it too hard anyway.
Did she pop the black in that pocket as well?
Yeah, I think the black went in and the white followed. They reckon it weren't straight, but she hit it too hard anyway. She had to roll in.
Yeah, I didn't. I'll watch it. To me, I thought, oh, she must have been on the cushion and she's cued it too well.
No,
I don't know.
She was off the cushion.
Ben's in a little bit of difficulty here, to say the least.
I should have 7 balls now. Fucking, I played the ball. All I had to do was drop one in the corner, and the card curled a bit and just hanged over the edge. And I had two in the middle, black in the middle of the table. I said, I think I'll let you off. And then it started being a battle, and then he missed the. What was it with the black? I can't remember what happened with the black. But his back was on the cushion, but it's passed him in a pocket, and I thought, there's no way I'm going for that with 3 reds on the table. So I put one over the bag and tempted it.
Just give Ben a little sniff there, putting that black there. Still was in this bottom corner.
I was going for it, he's got 2 yellows fucking fuck there in the middle of it. On the cushion.
Oh yeah. Bins that plums that might be touching the other red.
Depends which one she takes.
You know what, reds are getting a little bit awkward here. Playing this with a bit of left hand side, telling them at the beginning. Shot.
Look at Z, he loves it, doesn't he?
He loves it. She's going to have to play the black at the top, isn't she? Or kick. Leave an angled kiss into the yellow and black.
What, is she
Leave
reds?
them- Yeah. Do you play and try and come off to the side, both sides, and kiss it out now?
Could do, couldn't I?
Or whilst it's there, you just stun up, put the black in.
Goes in the middle.
It goes at the top.
Yeah.
Sit that pretty well. Hope she don't roll this. If she rolls it, the white might go in the middle. Just fucking punch it. Disappointed with that one. Couldn't have played a better shot on the last red just to control that and leave herself a good shot on the black. Still was missable, but
Crossed the one on the round there.
it's gone beyond the black, that has.
It's hampered by the black one on the round.
Don't think so.
Play that.
Yeah,
Bottom one on
top,
this.
yeah, just got to top it through it. It's that easy either. Not easy at all.
Play it 1 or 2 ways really. Try and drop it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the shot. Try and drop it. Give
yourself
it
a
a
good
chance.
shot,
Isn't it? Just dig it down so you're just going to pump it.
Still got a bit of work to do here. into the clearance, he could have bumped the back onto the pocket and snooked it behind the other one. I think that goes anyway. When it first landed, I didn't think he'd landed.
I thought he might have just played it like just to come around a little bit. It was alright though.
He's played that right. Just rely on the pot now, don't you?
Because
White's going to come out on his own.
just get close to it. Anywhere past the middle pocket. I'm going to do it now. I'll let me hand. Playing it like that.
Yeah, plain ball, it's probably enough.
No, but
Just
I would have played it a little bit stunned it.
I think I mean, he had the angle for that. No. Shot Ben. Well, that's that match ended. Caught Snapbacks winning 9 frames to 6. Just to let everyone know, tomorrow's live game is Court Gold versus Court Legends. I doubt Darren will be here though, because he's really busy doing his house like he was tonight. You know him, does you dirty rat. Right, good evening all, thanks for viewing, and speak to you tomorrow. Good night and God bless.